Hi. Yeah, they certainly do. I mean, imagine the systems, the IT systems that companies are running on these days. They are all built on the assumption that they can be globally integrated, that they can work on the basis that there is a globalized world. And now the world is falling apart into different tech spheres. And this is going to be a big challenge, and not only for IT systems and how they transfer data, what kind of software and products they use, but also for digital services, for digital products. There won't be a chance at some point, and I guess pretty soon, to have the very same digital services and products that you are selling on the European market being present in the Chinese market. China is developing in a totally different direction. We are seeing an entirely different digital ecosystem in China, and that has impact already now and even more so in future. Yeah, you know, the funny thing is that many of the current setups, IT systems and digital services of companies, you can make them compliant based on the currently valid rules in China. However, looking at it from a more long-term perspective, this is gonna change fast. And this is something where especially companies that are close to critical infrastructure, that are processing large amounts of sensitive data, especially those companies are already feeling it. And this is something that will be increasingly the case. So I think it's nothing for legal departments only or IT departments only at the end. This is a very concerted, strategic decision-making process that is needed within each and every company to define not only currently doable setups and products for the Chinese market, but something that is also reliable and sustainable in the future. There are so many risks that's difficult to pick, and also they highly depend on the industry, on the type of operations a company has in China. However, what I would pick here is definitely the data risks that especially highly globalized companies are facing. Because if you are having a setup, an IT setup that is significantly relying on cross-border data transfers, maybe even your global business, your R&D is relying on cross-border data transfers. If that's the case, the risk is certainly especially high that your constellation in China will sooner or later face significant risks. And this is something to look into and find alternatives, find workarounds, find fallback options to make it work, not only now, but also in future. Everyone needs an AI strategy for China. That's super important. AI in China is not only a very strategic topic, but it's also a field that is moving so fast. I think this is something that is really hard, especially from a European perspective, really hard to imagine how fast the pace is that we are seeing in China. So companies need to position themselves within that market. They need to think about how does that impact my operations, my products, my services? What do my competitors do? And if I have an idea for AI-powered solutions for China, is it doable? Can I do it given the current and upcoming regulatory developments? And this is super important for the future of companies in China.